Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath, and I want to talk to you today about the heart, the song, the energy, and the moments that slip past you in your dreams. The song that your heart sings, the way that we process things when we are not into an alignment that makes sense to us, or if we just have a question. So first, let's do a quick overview about our dreams. So the thing to understand is that people always have looked for their dreams or to them to kind of understand the hidden meanings and messages. And so if you're studying ancient Greek and Egyptian history, they really thought that this came from higher realms, which I think it does, supernatural realms, and it made dream interpretation highly valued and a highly sought after skill by nobility and leaders. So this is not some woo-woo esoteric thing. This was actually used to run countries, guys, so do not underestimate the powers of your dream. Now, if we're going into modern psychology, we're dealing with Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung, and the thing about this is this last century for us created this energy where dreams were interpreted psychologically as well as emotionally. So it made the dream interpretation even more relevant of a source of information, inspiration, and creativity. So it's important to understand that there is so much more going on in your dreams than you think. With Jung, there's an interesting thing that I'm searching out, a deck that he has, a tarot deck, because Carl Jung used tarot and dream interpretation to help in his psychological assessments, and that's something I think that's kind of hidden from our purview. It's information out there if you want it, but it's something that's important to know. So your dreaming mind is your in-house therapist, and that's what's the most important to take away. It's far cheaper than real psychotherapy. And so every time you're asleep, your dreaming mind is giving you guidance, guys, and comfort, as well as warnings or answers to questions. The reason that I'm doing this series on my channel is because I recently, well, in the last year, had a very powerful dream that was a premonition of treachery that was around me, that my waking eye couldn't see, but my subconscious felt, and I was 100% right. And it really, I've been doing dream interpretations for many years for clients, so this is not new to me, but having that powerful visceral experience that saved me from danger, it really taught me that this is something we need to take a lot more serious. It's not just a passing thing. So today I'm going to be utilizing an oracle deck here that is created by Theresa Cheung, and it is illustrated by Harriet Lee Merriam. So if you're interested in this dream decoder, we're going to walk through each of these cards over the next few months. I will do a few cards, load a few cards, we'll talk about them. I'll pull a card for clarification here out of some of my own oracle decks and tarot if led to do so. But I just wanted us to really get focused on this so that way you could understand that there is more than meets the eye to your dream. So let's get into this first card that came to me today, which was family. So if you're dreaming of family or any family member, this is important to understand that it might be related to the issues between the two of you. So sister, cousin, brother, mother, whoever you're dreaming about, there may be something going on specifically to the two of you. However, there might be a less direct meaning. So if you're dreaming of your father and he's a figure of authority for you, this might suggest that you need to bring more discipline into your life. So if you're wanting to get healthier, or if you're wanting to tighten up on your work regimen and schedule, or if you are wanting to read more books in a year and you dream of your father correlated to any of those things, that may be the direction that it's pivoting you towards, to understanding that you may need to affect more discipline in that area. So that's important. If you dream about your mother and she's a nurturing person, maybe you need to take better care of yourself. And that can be flipped, guys. I'm not at all identified with those gender roles. Your father may be nurturing. Your mother may have been the more authoritative person. I'm hearing Prince. Maybe I'm just like my mother, right? She's never satisfied. That's interesting that came up. So that may be for somebody here, okay? So if your brother or sister is outgoing and you're introverted, this dream about them could suggest that you aspire to kind of emulate their qualities. Every family member can represent an aspect of your own personality when you're dreaming about family. If you dream of family members arguing, maybe I'm just like your mother, she's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? Yes. Why do we scream at each other? Thank you, Prince, for coming through today. So if you're dreaming of this, it can represent an aspect of your own personality. If you dream of the family members arguing, this might be a reflection of tensions within your own psychological makeup. So this could be an internalized thing. You are the sum of your parts regarding your family. So if you're arguing with a family member and it's not happening in the 3D waking life for you, then there may be some internal conflict that you're dealing with when you're dreaming of family. And it means that you need to pay attention to that. Reoccurring dreams about parents will be suggesting that you need to be more independent of them. Dreams of children often reflect fears about their safety or their success or the possibility that they are moving away from you. So that's a little something to understand when you're having dreams of family. Okay, guys? I'm going to pull one card here from the deck that I feel chosen and called to, and let's talk about this. So this energy here, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is definitely a family dynamic that came out here. When you're dealing with King of Pentacles, we're dealing with authoritative natures and energies. We're dealing with feelings that are keeping us in a stuck place. It's wanting control. We're dealing with financial issues. We're dealing with an investment of energy. We're dealing with triangulation and or family dynamics, as you see that he is surrounded here. This is all about for you today. If you've pulled this video up and you're wondering about this, then this is about taking control of a family dynamic. Now, for all of you, this may not resonate, but for some of you here, they asked me to pull this card and this may be exactly it. So take a look at what's going on in your family dynamic and make sure that you are assessing it from a cerebral place, but also from an emotional place. What do you need to take a deeper look at when it comes to your family dynamic and structure? And that is your dream decoded. Come back next time, guys, and join me, and we will continue to evolve together.